This filter was planted in spring. This is it a couple of weeks later, and this is a little time lapse of it over the summer leading to September. I was performing ammonia tests weekly, one from the pond and then one directly from the outlet coming from the bog filter. Now, these all come clear throughout the entire summer, but then late September I got the slightest hint of green on the one coming from the outlet on the filter, but the actual reading from the pond was clear. So, this told me there was something going on inside the filter, so I decided to trim it and give it a good clean and have a little look inside. Pond has got existing filtration, and this was like a little addition I wanted to add because I've heard so many good stories about the water clarity you get from bog filters. To be honest, it did its job perfectly. I mean, the water clarity was brilliant all year. It's a nice feature to look at, so I mean, I can hardly recommend it to anyone who wants, add a little bit more filtration to their pond. The sediment build-up in the top layers of the filter was quite extreme, and I got most of that out, put the stones into buckets and cleared it with pond water to try and preserve the beneficial bacteria. Plant pots were given a bit of a wash down with pond water. They'll go back into the filter once it's cleaned, come spring they'll grow back again and the whole process will repeat. I diverted the outlet into buckets and then turned the pump back on, and did my best to get my hand down to the bottom of the filter, pull the roots out and get as much of that sediment out as possible. The roots of the plant really had grown throughout the filter. It was, I knew I'd find roots in there, but I was quite surprised just how many. The growth period of the plants tends to coincide with, the warmest period of the year and when you're feeding your fish the most. So, I think this is why they work so much, because they're pulling the nutrients out of that water when you need it the most. The whole process only took an hour and a half to clean the whole thing out and get it back running again. So, for a 6 month period, it's not bad really, is it? It's quite maintenance free. I think for a small pond with a low stock or as an addition to your existing pond, to help with water clarity, it's a great addition and I can't recommend it more. In the coming weeks, I'm going to build a much larger version out of a heavy duty dustbin with a flush valve, so stay tuned.